and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2012 Mazda BT50 XTR. This video we're going to go around the outside of the car. I'm going to show you through this vehicle. I'm also going to go through the quality of the outside and inside as well. Looking at the front of the BT50, you do have that really nice traditional Mazda front on the BT50. Really iconic, stands out from the crowd. Everyone knows it's a Mazda BT50. I like the way they have this nice bit of chrome running along the bottom to join the headlights across the front grille. Big iconic Mazda badge in the middle here with a bit of dark grey running right through the centre. This car is also fitted with fog lights already for you, giving you really good visibility on those mornings driving to work, or if you do go camping up in the high country, you do tend to get a bit of fog in the little valleys in between the hills, so that will help out a lot. As for marks on the front of the vehicle, there's really nothing that I can see worth pointing out to you. This car's in fantastic condition. This silver metallic paintwork presents very well. Coming around now to the side, we're going to have a look at our first premium alloy wheel. This premium alloy wheel appears to be in absolutely fantastic condition with a brand new tyre fitted to it, which is really good to see. Pirellis as well. Really nice tyre to have, all terrains. We've got our side indicator just fitted in here to our driver's side guard, as well as chrome mirror caps with a two-tone going on here to help break up the silver and chrome across the car. Moving down now to the rest of the side of the car, we do have chrome door handles as well, continuing with that similar theme, and we already have a tubular side step fitted to the side of the vehicle to aid with the jumping in and out of the car as well. Just that added bit of practicality and comfort to this car for you. Moving now towards the back of the car, stopping at our second premium alloy wheel. This wheel presents in just as good condition as the first, once again with a brand new Pirelli tyre fitted to it. The side of the tub has no marks that I can see on it, which is really good. It's a common place to get some marks on a car like this, but this one's presenting absolutely fantastically. ARB canopy with the smooth finish on top. They do a grain finish as well, which makes it look a little bit cheaper, I reckon, on some cars, but this one has got the colour-coded matte smooth finish with sliding windows as well on the side. Coming around now to the back of the car, you'll see that we do have the really nice big tail lights on the Mazda BT50. I like the way they sort of come into the back of the tailgate as well. Tow bar already fitted to this car. I noticed before this car does have electric brakes as well, which means that it's just set up ready to go for anything that you can throw at it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the back here and we're going to have a look inside the canopy itself. So this car is also fitted with a tub liner to protect the metal in the back, which is a really good thing. It just shows you that the previous owner did go to that extra level of care when buying this vehicle. It does have its tie down points as well, so you're not losing anything from putting the tub liner in the back. All you're doing is just adding protection and comfort to anything in the back of the vehicle. Closing up the canopy does seal as well, and you do have the lockable handles on either side. Moving around now to the passenger side of the vehicle. And the passenger side of the vehicle, from what I've just had a quick look at, does present just as well as the first side. This car is in absolutely fantastic condition. On our third premium alloy wheel, it presents just as good as the other two. No gutter rash on this, as well as a brand new Pirelli tyre, all terrain. So far being a 4x4 as well as a diesel with electric brakes and towing, this car does look like it's set up perfectly for anything that you need it for. Our diesel fuel filler cap is on the passenger side of the vehicle. Moving down the rest of the passenger side, while we're going down, just take in how good condition this paintwork is in. Very well looked after and maintained vehicle. On our fourth and final premium alloy wheel, there's just the slightest, I thought it was the slightest mark, but all it is it's just a little bit of leftover residue from when they fitted the brand new tyres. This car I haven't been able to fault it really. Aside from one or two stone chips on the front, this car presents absolutely beautifully. If you are in the market for a Mazda BT50, this is definitely one to be considered just based off the condition it's in. What we're going to do now is going to pop the bonnet, and then we're going to run through the engine, and I'm just going to start talking to you about some of the capabilities this diesel engine has. By propping up the hood like that, while I'm talking about the diesel engine, just observe and take in how good condition and how well looked after this engine bay really is. This is the 3.25 cylinder diesel engine, which puts out 147 kilowatts of power and 470 newton meters of torque. Behind this engine, it is paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and 4x4 driveline. This car does have an 80 litre diesel tank, which will get you about 9.2 litres per 100 k's driven, or an average of 870 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. Now, as I mentioned before, this car does have the tow bar and electric brake kit already fitted to it, so you can take full advantage of that 3.3 tonne towing capacity. Being a dual cab, one thing that you might want to think about is taking your family out in the car, and you want a safe vehicle to do that. This car is equipped with 6 standard airbags and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Moving to the interior of our Mazda BT50, the interior is presented just as well as the exterior. Just a fantastically looked after vehicle. Starting here to my right, we do have our side mirror adjusters as well as full electric window control and child lock for the rear. Nice long armrest as well with a bit of silver to help break up the dark colours on the interior. Moving the steering wheel to the right, you'll see we do have 2 keys with this car as well as a key for our locking canopy in the rear. We've got our air vents just here in the dash, and on our right control arm we have our headlight control, fog light control and turn signals. Moving the steering wheel to the left, we do have our front windshield wiper control just there. Steering wheel presents absolutely fantastically. No wear that I can see on the steering wheel with our cruise control on the right and Bluetooth and media settings here on the left. Moving to the center of the car, you do have a really nice screen up to the top, which does show you your trip computer and your media as well. This car does have Bluetooth connectivity, and the radio station will just show up there. 2 vents, and then just below that we've got all of our hard buttons as well for our phone, media, and yeah, just the screen itself. Moving just down from that, we've got dual zone climate control, where you can just set the 2 different sides individually, and then you've got your mode settings and fan in the middle. Below that, we've got hill descent control, rear diff lock, as well as traction control right next to a 12-volt socket. Bit of storage underneath that, so you are charging anything, you can just sit under there. Moving back, we got our 4-wheel drive system, so our 2 high, 4 high and 4 low gearing, and our red arc brake controller. So just adjust it for the intensity that you would like the brakes to operate, and then like I said, you can take advantage of that full 3.3 ton towing capacity. One thing I did notice with this car is if we throw it in reverse, we do actually have a reverse camera fitted to this vehicle, just mounted up in the mirror there, which is really handy to have. A good vantage point as well. If we did have a tow bar tongue, you'd be able to see that, making backing up to a trailer, boat or hitch very easy. Moving back down to the gearbox, we just pop it aside into sports mode, and then it manually change through all the gears, which would help us a lot if we are doing off-roading or towing anything large. Moving back from that, we do our dual cup holders, and then I'll open up the center console. We've got another 12-volt socket here and a really nice deep center console storage area, which is really good to see. Very clean, no marks if you've been paying attention to what I've noticed. And then up here we've got a second tier as well for anything that you might need to grab really quickly. One last thing I would like to point out in the front, we do have a dash mat fitted to this car, which is just a testament once again to how the care that the previous customer did want to take into looking after this vehicle. Now I'm just going to have my camera person pan around the inside of the car, show you the roof lining in the back of the vehicle. I'm just going to quickly touch on the service history. The car's currently done 87,000 Ks, and it does have genuine Mazda service history all the way through. It was initially owned out in the country, so a lot of these kilometres are just highway kilometres. It's been serviced on time every time, which is good to see. First out at Bairnsdale Mazda and then at Ringwood Mazda, so genuine Mazda service history all the way. And then we did 30 Ks ago, we did a genuine service on it, an intermediate service on it ourselves, so it does have new tyres and has just been serviced, which is really good to see. I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2012 Mazda BT50 XTR. I hope this video has answered any questions you have about the vehicle, giving you a really good idea of the quality of this vehicle, the condition it's in, as well as some of the design points of the Mazda BT50. One last thing I would like to mention, this car being in the condition it's in with the service history it's got, it does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, which gives you 5 years mechanical protection for the vehicle, as well as 10 years roadside assistance Australia-wide. If you'd like to know more about our premium mechanical protection plan, please click the link in the description below. But otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our walk around video of the car. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.